Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. The rumor birds are flying around Hulk Hogan yet once again. Just last week, Hulk Hogan became the $31 million man, getting a settlement offer from Gawker Media, where basically Gawker came to the table and said, hey, we can't give you that large settlement of like $150 million that the judge ordered them to pay, but said, hey, this is what we're able to offer. Hogan agreed to it, and over the next couple of years, Hogan will be receiving payments of the $31 million, as well as if Gawker goes out of business or Gawker sells to another company, Hogan is one of the first ones to get paid before anyone else. So it looks like Hogan actually is going to get the sex tape money. After all, just not as much as it once was said to be. Gawker is not going to try and take the case back to court and see if it can have the decision overturned. They're just going to take it the way it is. $31 million down the drain. But I guess they got a lot of clicks on that story, so we'll have to see if maybe it was able to pay for itself or maybe able to get them more popularity in the long run for the trial and everything else. But Hogan's looking to make a little bit more coin in his pocket. Rumor is that he is trying to negotiate with WWE to come back into the WWE fold around WrestleMania next year. This story was broken out of the water by TMZ by asking Brooke Hogan, none other than Brooke Hogan, to run her mouth, to maybe ruin a good deal for Hulk Hogan. But then again, that was my first thought of maybe WWE backing away from the table because of the fact that maybe a surprise was ruined because of his daughter. But then again, I'm guessing that if Hulk did a radio interview today or tomorrow, or maybe TMZ stuck a camera in his face, I bet he would have said the same thing anyways. So it is what it is. I think everybody has thought that Hulk... It's about time to bring him back into the fold. We've seen him in the video game commercial, not as himself, but as the freaking video game cartoon, as well as showing past memories from WWE history. Hulk is Hulk. You can't tell the history of WWE or the history of WrestleMania, or even the history of even the Royal Rumble without having Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan won 2 of the first 3 Royal Rumbles. I believe they were 1990 and 1991. No, it would be the first. He won the 3rd and the 4th is what it is. I thought he won the 2nd and the 3rd, but I forgot. Hacksaw won the one that wasn't on TV. Big John Studd won the one that was the first one on pay-per-view. That one still doesn't make any sense to me. They didn't do anything with Big John Studd. The only thing he did coming out of the Royal Rumble win was he was a special guest referee, I believe, for WrestleMania 5. Was the match between Andre and Jake? He was a special guest referee for something, but I don't know. I don't know really what Hulk can do. He's not really going to boost ratings. It's just sort of a feel-good moment that Hogan's involved, and he'll be able to do a lot of things for the network and tell the stories, even if they aren't really the way that they came off. But Hogan was there for WrestleMania 1 through 8, being like the main event guy. He came back for WrestleMania 9. He wrestled in that tag match, and then he came out at the end and took the title from Yokozuna in the ending of WrestleMania that I think everyone would like to forget. If Brett's going to lose a title, let him lose a title, but don't put the title on Hogan. Just end the show there. I still don't understand why they said they were going to do that. They said that basically the numbers weren't what they thought they were going to be for house shows with Bret Hart as the champion, and the only thing they had known in the past of being a success was Hogan on the house shows. And Hogan left just a few months later, I think in June. He dropped the championship back to Yokozuna at the King of the Ring. Then he left to go make Tropic of Paradise, and one thing leads to another, and then he ends up in WCW. So I'm not sure, but having Hulk in the family, brings things to WrestleMania other than just VIP WrestleMania access signings. He could be, this. I still believe that Muhammad Ali should be in the WWE Hall of Fame in the celebrity wing. And, if it wasn't for Lawrence Taylor, wrestling in that, I believe, WrestleMania 11 main event, I don't know many celebrities out there that really deserve a shot to be in there. Muhammad Ali brought a lot of credibility being the special guest referee. And, even if it is using the friendship of Hulk Hogan and Muhammad Ali's daughter to induct Muhammad Ali, after his death, I still think that would be a cool moment. And we'll have to see what they do with this. But the rumor is Hogan back at WrestleMania 33.